Hello and welcome to the 17th edition of Standards Watch, your trusted weekly bulletin on the dynamic world of standardization. I am your host for this edition, Ajay Tiwari, and today we are taking you behind the scene of India's growing laboratory infrastructure, paving the way for a safer and more progressive nation. Let's explore how India's laboratory systems are empowering and safeguarding consumers and supporting the Make in India initiative through Test in India. Let's get started with this week's top headlines. Phenomenal increase in the availability of test facilities in the country. More than 5-fold increase in the product samples tested. Lab recognition scheme revamped to have greater coverage, efficiency and user friendliness. Let's now take a detailed look at each of these headlines. To keep pace with the growth in factory and market surveillance and new applications for license, BIS added 44 new test facilities and completed 91 partial test facilities in its own labs. The number of recognized labs increased from 246 in 2019-20 to 382 in 2024-25. Number of empaneled labs stood at 292 and 2,906 number of new test facilities included in the recognized and empaneled labs since April 2024. As a mark of greater impetus to enforcing the quality culture in the country, the number of product samples collected from the factory and market, which stood at 23,836 in 2019-20, jumped to 1,25,935 in 2024-25 in BIS labs. If outside recognized laboratories and empaneled labs are also taken into account, the number of product samples tested swelled from 48,121 in 2019-20 to 2,52,840 in 2024-25. The improvement in the testing landscape of the country owed itself greatly to the improvements in the laboratory recognition scheme of BIS, which included 40% concession in the recognition fees for labs owned by MSMEs and women entrepreneurs, complete waiver of fee for the inclusion of new test facilities, removal of the requirement for physical inspection to dispose of inclusion requests, extending the scope of the scheme to include the in-house test facilities of manufacturers and cluster labs and also to the labs of the academic institutions. Automation of the recognition process and efficient management of audit of the labs proved to be of great help. Moving forward, let's delve into this week's quick updates and understand how BIS is upgrading the testing facilities and building a stronger quality framework.
BIS has launched a series of instructional test method videos for consumers and stakeholders to explain technical testing requirements in simple language. Videos for 27 Indian standards have been developed and around 100 are under production. The test method videos are available on the official YouTube channel of BIS and Know Your Standard feature on the BIS website. BIS has implemented a centralized real-time CCTV surveillance system across its labs to enhance transparency and operational oversight. Over 500 cameras are integrated from 10 labs and monitored centrally at the Central Laboratory, Saibabad. To improve accuracy and data integrity, BIS has integrated 120 testing instruments and another 100 are taken up for integration with its laboratory information management system. This allows real-time transmission of test results directly from equipment to the portal, eliminating manual errors. BIS is modernizing its laboratories by introducing automated equipment replacing manual processes. This initiative enhances speed, consistency, and accuracy of test, reducing human errors. Some of the examples are ICP-MS, GC-MS, LC-MS in chemical lab, automated dimension measuring machine in electrical lab, footwear testing instruments, and metallurgical microscope in mechanical lab. The endeavor is to automate the entire testing infrastructure. The internship scheme of BIS Labs has drawn 243 interns from 150 technical institutions since its inception in 2023-24. The internship period varies from 2 months to 6 months and offers the interns an opportunity to understand the nuances of product testing. it has been made mandatory to validate the proposed test methods in a standard under development at the preliminary draft stage only. This will ensure that test methods are in tune with the latest technologies and will also help in developing a clear idea of availability of labs in the country. BIS labs emerge as centers of learning. More than 5,000 students from 56 educational institutions having Standards Club visited BIS labs in 2024-25 for exposure to the developments in science and technology. BIS labs have created a science park to make the exposure visit a more enriching experience. The number of assaying and hallmarking centers has increased to 1,600, covering 373 districts in the country. 14 crores of gold jewellery items were hallmarked in 2024-25, and the first quarter of 2025-26 witnessed the hallmarking of 2.97 crores of jewellery. DGBIS inaugurated the BIS Corners and 15 Standard Clubs in the GB Pant University of Agriculture and Technology on 12th July 2025. GB Pant University now has the highest number of BIS student chapters in the country. DGBIS also had a meeting with the Vice Chancellor and faculty of the institution to discuss the implementation of standardizing agricultural demonstration farms and other provisions of the MOU. An exposure visit to the Regional Science Centre Ahmedabad was organised by the Ahmedabad branch office of BIS. More than 300 students participated in the event. Continuing with its effort to strengthen the quality ecosystem in the country, the Chennai branch office of BIS organised a 2-day capacity building program for engineers of Tamil Nadu Urban Habitat Development Board on 22nd and 23rd July 2025.
It's time for a short break, but don't go anywhere as we will take you on a tour to the first BIS laboratory that started gold and silver testing in 2010. Yes, the Referral Assay Laboratory at Chennai. Let's watch together.
Welcome to this video from Bureau of Indian Standards SRL Referral Assaying Laboratory. In our Referral Assay Laboratory, we test the fineness of gold in gold jewellery and bullions as per Indian standards. XRF is a non-destructive preliminary test for determining purity of gold. After XRF, the samples are melted. Melting is carried out to achieve homogenization. Assay samples are folded, weighed, and inserted into graphite crucibles and covered with activated charcoal powder to prevent oxidation. Molten cooled samples are pressed and rolled into leaves and taken for making assay piece. Gold samples, along with inquisition silver, are folded in a lead foil and balled using balling pliers. Cupellation is an oxidizing fusion of lead, gold, silver, and associated base metals in magnesia cupels, which absorbs base metals, leaving a bead of gold and silver along with known check gold. After cupellation, these precious metal buttons are brushed and hammered. Hammered buttons are annealed and rolled into thick strips. These strips are annealed and rolled into cornets. Parting is the process of separating silver from gold by selectively dissolving the silver in nitric acid. Parting is done with parting acid 1 and parting acid 2. After parting, cornets are annealed and cooled. Cooled cornets shall be weighed, and the purity of gold can be calculated as follows.
Welcome back. In this era of growing technology, India has made remarkable strides in the quality ecosystem. The state-of-the-art test facilities developed by BIS are strengthening India's laboratory infrastructure. From advanced instruments to automated systems and extensive digitization, each facility showcases BIS commitment to making quality assurance and testing activity more robust than ever. Let's explore how these testing capabilities are transforming India's standardization and conformity assessment landscape and ensuring that every certified product truly stands for safety, trust, and excellence.
This is just a glance at the laboratories of BIS spread across the country. BIS has been continuously striving to make the testing ecosystem of India more robust and sustainable. Today, we can be truly proud of the transformation our labs have undergone. Let's explore this nationwide testing infrastructure of BIS. Central Laboratory Saibabad is the largest BIS laboratory in the country with testing facilities for over 950 products. It has 4 major technical sections: mechanical, electrical, chemical and microbiology, in addition to the referral assay laboratory for hallmarking of gold jewellery. The mechanical testing section conducts rigorous testing of toys, footwear, two-wheeler helmets, industrial safety helmets and other kitchen appliances and various other miscellaneous products. Testing facilities like the kinetic energy tester for projectile type test. Helmets undergo strict impact absorption tests. Industrial helmets are also checked for dimensions. Impact resistance have also been set up under this section. The electrical section supports testing of household and industrial electrical equipment such as water heaters for energy efficiency, reheating time, thermal cycling, wiring and cables for fire resistance, insulation strength, ceiling fans for air delivery under IS 374. An impulse voltage simulator with a 15 kV impulse voltage setup, ensuring appliances are tested to perform at their best. A Bluetooth-enabled micro-ohm meter with temperature correction and memory features. High voltage lab energy meter testing and a fire testing area for FR and FR-LSH cables has been set up for safety during fire outbreaks. To enhance digital accuracy, an automated setup for air delivery tests under IS 374 has been deployed. The chemical testing section conducts testing of steel products using Spark OES, various types of cements and food products using equipment such as GC-MS-MS, ICP-MS, HPLC and ICP-OES. Testing of pesticides is carried out using gas chromatographs, stationary items, paints. Packaged drinking water containers are also tested. The microbiology testing section supports testing of dairy products, cattle feed and packaged drinking water using state-of-the-art conditioning chambers and incubators. Now, let us explore the Eastern Regional Laboratory at Kolkata. The Eastern Regional Laboratory at Kolkata has testing facilities for around 350 products. It is equipped with advanced infrastructure for footwear testing, metallurgical testing of all types of metals and alloys, and packaged drinking water. Footwear test section performs rigorous checks to ensure comfort, durability, and quality of footwear. Footwear test facilities include whole shoe flexing machine, lace-to-lace abrasion test, flexing resistance tester, Martindale abrasion tester. The metallurgical testing infrastructure at ERL includes precision instruments such as Spark optical emission spectroscopy assesses the quality and integrity of metal products, metallurgical microscope, digital Vickers hardness tester, surface roughness tester helping industries deliver compliant components. The Northern Regional Laboratory at Mohali has testing facilities for more than 300 products including building materials and electrical appliances. A new dedicated facility for testing of cotton bales has also been set up at NRL involving rapid instrument testing machine, that is HVI tester and trash analyzer. In HVI tester, the staple length, moisture content, strength of fiber and microNIA value are tested. Trash content testing is carried out on trash analyzer. The Southern Regional Laboratory at Chennai has testing facilities for more than 250 products. A state-of-the-art microbiological testing lab has also been established. To ensure sterility in testing, ISO 7 and 8 are maintained for classified clean room environments in the microbiology testing section. The Hyderabad branch laboratory is a new addition to the BIS Laboratory network with test facilities for 64 products. The lab has been established specifically for testing textile products. It is noteworthy to mention that out of the 10 BIS laboratories, 9 are equipped with referral assay laboratories, RALs, for the testing of gold jewellery under the hallmarking scheme of BIS. This journey into the world of BIS laboratories that are poised to become centers of excellence, a strategic leap towards innovation, strengthening industry and safeguarding consumer interests. BIS Laboratories, where science meets safety and standards become assurance.
And now it's time for Consumer Connect, a special segment that empowers you to become a quality conscious and aware consumer.
Ever been in an important meeting or gaming session and got frustrated with poor sound, struggled with muffled voices, static noise or audio delays? You are not alone. These are common issues, but the good news is there's a simple solution. Earphones play a crucial role in modern communication. Let's look at the top concerns people face when choosing earphones. Sound quality. Crisp, clear audio is a must for everything from work calls to music. Comfort. Long calls or gaming sessions demand all-day comfort. Noise isolation. Poor isolation leads to distraction and reduced clarity. So, what should you look for when buying earphones? Choose products that offer clear, high-quality sound, comfortable design for long wear, durability for long-term use, sturdy materials and durable build, effective noise reduction for better focus, safe materials for user comfort. Whether you are in a professional setting or on a gaming streak, good quality earphones help eliminate background noise and ensure sharp, uninterrupted sound. From April 1st, 2021, as per a Gazette notification, the Government of India has made BIS registration mandatory for wireless earphones, headphones, TWS earbuds, and wireless neckbands for both domestic manufacturers and importers. By opting for BIS standard mark certified products, you are not just investing in better quality but also safety. Look for the CRS registration mark next time you buy earphones to verify the authenticity of the BIS mark. Download the BIS Care app free on all major app stores. No more guesswork, no more frustration, just clear, crisp and reliable sound every time. Trust quality, trust reliability, trust the standard mark. Thank you.
Before we wrap up, here is a quick reminder. You can download the BIS Care app to verify certified products, raise queries, or stay updated with the latest standards. And if you'd like to know more or need any assistance, feel free to reach out at standardswatch@bis.gov.in. That's all for this week's edition of Standards Watch. We'll be back next week with more stories, expert insights, and developments from the world of standardization. Till then, stay safe, stay secure. Namaste.